Half of Britain died and things got better. How on earth could that be possible? Well, after the Black Death eased up in 1350, it had ravaged Britain for over 2 years, killing somewhere between 30 to 50% of the population. This left post-plague Britain in a precarious spot. Britain operated in what we'd now call the feudal system, which, shortly summarised, meant the king would give land to those he'd trust, the lords and nobles, and these lords and nobles would have peasants work the land. These peasants lived on the land and were also paid a wage. So what happens when you take those that the system is built on top of, the peasants, and cut their population in half? Well, they now had power. There weren't enough of them to work the same amount of land. So what happened? They demanded more money. They knew they could. This saw a rise in wages and a closing of the gap between the land-owning elite and the peasantry. The nobility tried to fight back with laws to block the rise of wages, capping them at pre-plague levels, but it's generally agreed that wages did in fact rise. These social and economic changes also eventually led, amongst other instigators, up to the Peasants' Revolt 30 years later, in 1381. The revolt demanded less harsh laws, money for the poor, freedom and equality, all of which find themselves as a part of modern day democracy.